elderly. They didn't want them to walk through that, so they put people in that boat to get them outside to safety.
Just a terrifying thing to think about, Janae. And listen, we always talk about tourism in Orlando, okay? But in this case, we're seeing flooding and damage in residential areas too, and of course, that nursing home. So what are people there telling you about that? Because no doubt about it, so many people are dealing with what they weren't expecting. They weren't expecting this much water.
They weren't, Gio, and not only at that nursing home. Right from there, we ended up going to the Orlo Vista area of Orange County, about 15 minutes from downtown Orlando. And there was a neighborhood that was, I mean, it wasn't completely covered in water, but there was water well up on homes. And it was really, at one point, we were able to ride one of the boats with rescue crews after they got most of the people out. And they were taking us through the areas. And it was really staggering to see that this is a neighborhood that has 3 lakes nearby. All of those lakes just ran over their banks, came together, and really overtook this neighborhood. That neighborhood looked like it was part of the lake. We saw the tops of homes sticking out, that just barely the tops of mailboxes. And fire crews were explaining to us the challenges that they face when they started these rescues before the sun even came up this morning, and we're still going so many hours later to get through those floodwaters, to get people who needed help to safety. It was a big challenge for them, and really to see that this water that they were in is full of gasoline. You could smell it. That at one point they told us, "Oh, did you hear that? The guy just told us he saw a snake in the water." These are some of the challenges that they face as they were making these water rescues, because Hurricane Ian just brought so much flooding to this area, and that, Gio, is exactly what officials told us 2 days before. I spoke with Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer just across the street earlier this week, and he told me that they were concerned about 2 main things: the wind damage and the flooding. And we certainly